Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. The playoff is underway on EA Sports College Football. It's the LSU Tigers against the Oregon Ducks. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Hey guys, it is so loud down here on the field. As you know, Autzen Stadium, one of the toughest places to play in the country. That's why the Ducks love opening the playoffs here at home, and these fans have not disappointed. They are loud and rowdy early. We'll see how the opponents deal with this noise and this hostile environment. Back to you.
Well, thank you, Holly. You can feel the energy, the vibe in this place for a playoff game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. And following the return, we have an injured player down on the field. You hate to see that so early in a playoff game. It's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, when it comes to wide receiver U, there's really only two schools that can even claim it, Ohio State and these LSU Tigers. This wideout has got to be looked at as one of those guys, like a Neighbors or Justin Jefferson, maybe an Odell Beckham or Jamar Chase. They've got to throw the ball well today.
Back to pass. It's Levitt. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the wideout goes in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Davison. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. Now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
With the catch, it's Stewart. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. You can just feel it. There's always extra juice in the Big Ten and the SEC collide. The SEC, of course, dominating the championship landscape for more than a decade, but the Big Ten flexing now, Joel, 3 years in a row.
Well, Chris, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And the title is going to go through one of these two conferences. In order for the Big Ten to get to the mountaintop, they had to go through the SEC, and now it's going to be vice versa. Right now, the Big Ten holds the title. The SEC...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw. It's Moore. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And, in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him. Special teams turnovers can kill you, and here it's a great return. Looks like the returner gets a little too comfortable, maybe thinking about the end zone, and then ball security becomes an issue. Once it's on the ground, punt team recovers. Now it's just 1st down.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Grant behind the line. It's Stewart. They tackle the receiver, but they gain enough to move the ball inside the 10.
This guy has been one of, if not the top receiver in college football this season. Over 1,500 yards on the outside. Chris, I can't believe he's had such a monster year, and you know he's going to have a monster playoff, and they're getting him going early in this one.
And the defense smothers him for no gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
Looking for a gap. It's Davison. He stopped short, and that 1st down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3.
Oh, I love the chess match right now between these two coordinators. You can tell the defense set up to stop the pass. It's 3rd and long. Yeah, you would anticipate that, and that's exactly what the offensive coordinator anticipated. He goes to the run play for a nice solid gain. I think they can go for it on 4th down here.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. A crucial stop by this defense, and we'll see if the offense regrets not trying a field goal there.
Well, we know this coach is going to be aggressive, and this time it just doesn't pan out for him. As a quarterback, you've got to throw the ball with great timing down in the red zone and near the goal line. You can see those windows are just tighter. They cannot hook up, and that's a huge 4th down stop.
Ending off on the draw play.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Takes the handoff again. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Levitt. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaking free. End zone ahead. Tackle, but 1st down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a 3rd down and you create a 1st down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds his man. It's Harris. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7.
Got an opening here. He's in the clear. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Dropping back. It's Moore. Snags the quick throw. He shreds the tackle. Goes out of bounds, but now across the 25. One of the things about this expanded playoff bracket that fans find so attractive, you're going to get numerous collisions between the two dominant conferences in the sport, the Big Ten and the SEC.
What a treat it is, Chris, because we know these conferences are the deepest and the best conferences in college football. And when we get a matchup like this, it's time to just sit back and enjoy it. What a day. That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Davison. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
This is one of my favorite concepts in football. Just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, and perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. The Tigers offense back out there. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. Hit as he released it. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Scanning the field. It's Levitt. Grab down the middle. It's Green. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down. This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Durham. Breaks into the clear. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
What a huge threat it is to just dump it out of the backfield to a back on a screen. Watch the defense overcommit a little bit, but then you've got speed and space, and it's a huge completion down the field.
The back's got it. Has the first down and more. He's got space. Touchdown, LSU. And the underdogs here claim the lead. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. No surprise they feature the tight end off a monster season and a conference show that's known for producing great tight ends over the years.
Chris, there is no doubt. You think about Iowa and all the tight ends they produce, Michigan, Penn State, and many others. And here, this tight end, again, he is a matchup nightmare. He's had a monster season, and this offense, at least when they're throwing the football, it largely runs through the tight end. Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of third down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on second, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
They bring him down, but a solid one there by the sophomore.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And the Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff. It's Davison. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Moore. Grab down the middle. It's Davison. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And the Ducks will signal for their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And And he's got it. No problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, that's just a great job by the defense. Chris, that's a sudden change series. Off of a turnover, that defense has to go out there, and they're already in field goal range, and they hold them to a field goal. That is a huge win for that defense.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a nice gain. He'll move the football over the 27. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. To the air. It's Moore.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Important second down play coming up. He's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. And now Oregon will spend their second timeout. They still have one more in their pocket for the rest of the half. The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Looking to scramble. He'll try a pass here. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Moore. Makes the catch. It's Davison. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
And Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The shotgun running play call. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Davison. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. The Ducks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine. What a moment for a guy who was playing high school football a year ago. Barrels into the end zone. It shows why they trust him in this playoff game.
It's got to be a big confidence boost for him, but also for this entire offense, because remember, this is the guy that they're going to have to rely on if they want to win this game and make a deep run into the playoff. If they're running the football well, it'll be because of him.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Ball handed off. Gets the first and still running. Look out, he's loose. He's in the clear. Touchdown, LSU. And they go on top here in the second half. That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believed they'd have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Back to throw. It's Moore. Caught in the flat by the running back. The completion sets them up just a yard from the marker here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So second down after the incompletion.
Iron! Eagle!
Looking to chuck it again. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. He could go. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. And what a moment for this defense. They've been getting picked on. Finally, they said enough is enough. Been targeting the same receiver. We're going to make you pay for it this time.
Chris, you're 100% right. They just went to the well one too many times. You can't go back to the same receiver over and over again. The defense made an adjustment, and that adjustment paid off with a huge pick and a touchdown. That is a terrific job by these defensive backs, understanding what they were seeing and then adjusting on the fly.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty set as they try for the two-point conversion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He makes it into the end zone to add two more to the lead.
I love that design as an offense, adding the quarterback to the run game here for this two-point play. You just equalize out those numbers, and you get an extra blocker in the middle, and he's able to take it in, and it's good.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense, is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring it down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wondered, Joe, with this pressure playoff game, can he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Running back has it on the screen now. Sees an opening. He's free down the right sideline. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity, got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field, but if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Oh, it's another mistake from this quarterback as he's trying to get his team back in the game. That's costly, Joel.
So costly. Clearly trying to force it down the field, trying to get all of this back in one throw. But as we know, Chris, comebacks are like puzzles. It's one piece at a time. You can't get it all back with one throw. And if he continues to force it, he'll continue to make these mistakes.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. That's a safety for the defense. The defense going crazy here. They always love to put points on the board, but Joel, safety can also be a big momentum play in any game.
Well, exactly. Put their offense right on the field as well. But when you get this opportunity in this field position, with this group in particular, their experience, their athleticism, go after it. Their attacking style leads to this safety. That's a really good job.
So after giving up the safety, here's the free kick. We'll see what he can do with the return. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking for the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Stewart. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. He's been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play and make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The sure hands. It's Stewart. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And the Ducks looking to run some tempo here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still losing by 13.
I thought that was just outside of his range, and sure enough, it's just short. This guy is very accurate, but this is just a little outside of his range.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. They're going to run it. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Nice grab. It's Brown. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done, but that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Looking downfield. It's Levitt. Quick throw to the left. Downfield catch made just inside the left sideline. He got the foot down. Good play. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on. Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock as you come up on 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I think that pressure saved a big play from happening. You can see that there are blockers in front. They set up that screen pass so well and so effectively. If they don't get that contact in the backfield on the quarterback, creating the incompletion, that could have been a big play, certainly a first down. Now they're sitting there and it's 4th down.
Oh, and he knocks it right through. And they add to their lead. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
The Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark.
Nice completion for a first down, but in a 2-possession game, they've got to get going. I've always thought you've got to set a time limit for yourself. They need to score by about 155 if they feel like they're going to come back in this game.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Stewart. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry up. The meat goes on for this elite wide receiver on a big stage. He said, hey, they can't guard me today. So far, Joel, he's right.
Chris, I thought he was a little too confident before the game, but man, did he prove me wrong. He has been excellent. They can't cover him, and I love the game plan. You go to your best players, in particular in these huge stages, your best players have got to be your best players, and he's been that today. Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because, Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
It's complete, but the junior quarterback paid a price for that one.
I just love to see it, Chris, is when a quarterback stands in there, he knows he's going to get hit, and he still makes a good throw for a completion. That is the toughness and the courage that allows you to be a leader on the sideline. Everybody looking at that quarterback, and they know he's willing to stand in there and take one in the chops.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. Oh, and he's in the clear now. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with the W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? Now, someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Looking to pass. It's Moore. Here comes the rush. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Grinding away with their running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
He's marked down at the 16-yard line. It's 3rd down.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. To throw, it's Levin. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of credit to this defense. They're playing with great pursuit and leverage, good tackling in space, and now it's fourth down.
The Tigers will line up to boot it away. On for his second punt after a strong effort the first time. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's McClellan. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's hit just before the throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
This quarterback has been under duress all day long, and here it's much of the same. He's hit as he throws, creating the incompletion. They've got to shore up this protection.
No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. To throw, it's Moore. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Back to throw again. Looking for 6. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Chris, they can't punt here. They can't guarantee that they get this ball back if they kick it away. So here it is. Here's the game. It's 4th down. Got to convert.
A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
That looked doomed from the start. Number one, they're not even throwing this past the chains to begin with. Even if he catches it, which he clearly drops it, as you said, he's not going to get the first down because the coverage is too good. That play was just a fail from the start.
And now Oregon will spend their 2nd timeout. They've still got one more left to work with.
With one timeout on that opposite side, there is still a chance that they could get a stop and get the ball back. But if you run this football and you get the first down, victory is yours.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's got a crease. Break. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee.